Hello everyone, Loganator here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now, I thought I might take a bit of a break from the moon base building. So today we're going to be doing a bit of like building a few different craft. So let's get started with the first one. Or maybe I should go to yeah, let's go to this other part. Alright, so the one we want to build. Let me try and get a reference image. Hmm. Okay. Alright, that's probably the best one. Affected Poet says, Wasp, what are you making? I'm trying to make a sort of space and aircraft type of thing. Okay, we'll do maybe two of them. Or maybe a larger one? That's the wrong shape. Like a shuttle or a space plane. Kind of like that. Have you ever watched the movie Interstellar? That might give you an idea of what I'm trying to go for here. Actually, I can use this on the back part. Why are you putting cargo bays on it? If you watch the movie, you know there's a... That's not fuel. No, it's not for fuel, it's for cargo. Also, it's upside down. Yes. Yes. The back cargo... I know. What was that looking for? Need something for the front here. Okay. Back to my reference image. Very geometrical. Very geometrical spacecraft. This is not getting off the ground. Okay. I guess I could start with a different thing. I have a few ideas in mind. Let me see. Oh yes, something like that. No, that's a little too much open. Oh, I could do that. Perfect. How many hours do you have to spend or in KSP? Oh, you could build the moon lander. That's cool. Didn't know that was there. Oh, I know what I can make. In KSP. Let me check. Let me check. Oh, you guys probably won't know that reference. I have 309.7 hours in KSP on PC. I also have a few hours on when I had it on PlayStation, but that was probably like maybe like 50 hours or so. Okay, yeah, so use that. Wait, what was the cockpit? Oh, they used that. Oh, okay. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Nope. This. And then fuel tanks. And then we need a specific fuel tank. Or Duna land. Have you done a moon landing or Duna landing? I have done both. A few times, actually. Let me put this reference image over here so I can read the chat as well. Yes, I've landed on both. I also made it all the way to Lathe, but that was just a orbiter. I was trying to build moon bases on the Mun, but there's something going on where like my game glitches out if you get too close to the moon, and a lot of stuff was hard to like land in the same spot. Right. Anyway, this. I want 2 of them. Oh, wait. Alright, y'all gonna have to stay with me on this. It's a bit kooky. Okay, that's too big. That's too small. Ah, there we go. Okay. How did they... Where's the bottom of this? Interesting. Very, very big, actually. Oh no, let's do the payload part. How are y'all holding up in the heat? I heard it's pretty hot out and about in the world. Hot here, hot in Europe, hot all over. Do you live in the US? I do. Do you? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Your savior has arrived. My savior? Where are you saving me from? Butt chicken? Butt chicken? Didn't know I had to worry about butt chicken. Or are you saying my savior is butt chicken? Either one could be true. From a certain point of view. Ooh, that's a good idea. Look at a reference image. Lift is looking kind of funky. I will save you from Triple T. Don't worry. Oh no, not Triple T. What did Triple T do wrong? Okay, they have a different... Triple T is trying to crash the stock market. What? Oh no. It's gonna crash the party. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. This. Oh. Wonder how good this will be as not a sun shield, a heat shield. Nah, that's sticks out a little too far. Okay, this thing with the wing doesn't know what it's doing. But that's okay. Alright, how do I do that corner part? Yes. Yes. So we're going to have the rocket wedge. I also have a lap channel. A lap channel? What kind of laps? Lap, I mean. Well, what kind of lap? Like swimming lap? KSP. Oh. What kind of laps are you doing on KSP? Alright, we need a okay, now we need an antenna. Or first we need an antenna. Should probably put more control wings. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not too sure. Like, is this lift KSP. It's very small, though. I mean, hey, my channel's pretty small as well. But it's not about size. It's about power. I don't know. Okay, where do I put this? No, that's too big. Okay, now I need to put safety parachutes. Just in case. Here we go. Radio mounted. And we can put landing gear in as well. Those seem a bit big. There we go. Okay, now I need to add structuring. Tried to say I had a small KSP channel, but autocorrect. Ah. Yeah, that happens. But would you rather have autocorrect change what you say, or have spelled it incorrectly in the first place? Like, no autocorrect involved. No auto, because it corrects things like LOL, LMK. Oh. Like as example. Yeah, I see what you mean there. Not too sure how successful this thing will fly because this arrow is pointed that way. Not sure if... I think the lift is supposed to point up. So I guess this is kind of okay. I just gotta correct for it, I guess. Something like that. Oh, we need air intakes for the jets. We should probably add solar power too. Yeah. I should probably add structural things here. Because I don't want this thing to like wobble itself apart, essentially. Maybe just adding some finishing touches. Okay, maybe not that. And I think we're ready to go. Gonna give this thing a name. What do we call it? Trying to think of something good. Call it slice, because it looks like a slice. I don't know. Let's give it a try, shall we? Right, wobbling, it's wobbling a little too much. Maybe I should put the landing gear on the fuel part instead of the wings. Yeah, that ought to do it. Yeah, much more stable. Alright, we're ready to go. Launch. Oh yeah, full afterburner. Alright, coming up on the end of the runway, so... Youch. Maybe we'll do all the engines at the start. Can't tell if the arrow wedge is actually going or not. Well, it's flying. It's trying its hardest to fly. You can do it. I'm not sure it has enough fuel to do it. It shouldn't have enough fuel. It's like its main mass is made of fuel. Oh, we might actually be able to do it. I mean, we're not that far along, but yeah. We are slowly gaining speed and altitude. I just don't know if we can make it to space. No, don't twist like this. Oh, I see. I think I know the problem. It's liquid fuel. These run on rocket fuel, so they need an oxidizer. Actually, let's see what happens. Can it glide its way down, or is it gonna plummet? What does it look like inside? Not very pleasant. Oh no. Oh shoot. Wow. You guys survived after all that? That's pretty crazy. Maybe I should make an even bigger one for space. Yes, I'll make an even bigger one. Hmm. Oh, wait, I got an idea. Hmm. Yes, very complex to make a space plane. Hmm. What's up with this? Why is it weird? Okay, what did I click that makes it stuck in the one position? it. Correct. Wasp. Yeah. Do be like that. There we go. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that can work. What are you saying? Short for WhatsApp. Indeed, indeed. Maybe I should have more wing area. That's too big. But yes, how are ya, Sigma boy? So let's test this out. If I do this, that should work. Really wish I could just simply use this one, but for some reason it doesn't want to. The mechanics of it doesn't want to work. It's just stuck at the target angle. Alright. And now this time, I forgot last time, there's the air brake. RCS fuel. And then RCS to use the fuel. Any plane this inspired by? It's there was another KSP YouTuber I've seen make a few like this, but he was also inspired by the Virgin Galactic spaceship. Although this one is gonna launch on its own. Hopefully it has enough power to do so. But we'll see. Looks like the X-Jet for real. What's that? X-Jet. X-Jet. Oh, like the X-Men jet. I mean, the X-Jet with the X-Men is supposed to look like the Blackbird, but like science fiction-y. I think we're good to go with this. All right. I don't think we're missing it. Oh, maybe we'll put some like solar panels on it. More than one. All right, let's see if this will work. Oh, I don't think I named it. By the way, did you know Solid Snake wrote the first X-Men movie? I think you told me that. Alright, let's give this a shot. Doing pretty good so far. I don't think we're gonna make it to orbit, but we can get pretty close. We could actually probably we could probably put another booster underneath this, and then that could probably bring it to orbit. David Hayter. Insane power to weight ratio. Yes, I mean most aircraft are actually pretty light. It's like rockets where the fuel is like most of the mass and the weight. Wow, I actually made it to orbit. Although since we went straight up, we are going to come straight back down. But we have control surfaces for that. And then I learned this, you point these downward and then it helps it fall better. I guess my RCS ran out for some reason. Let's see what it looks like inside. Oh yes, very nice. There's the moon. It looks like we're just in deep space. Oh, there's only one Kerbal on board. But yes, David Hayter. I wonder if his name being David is why Solid Snake's name is David. Or is that like different for each country? Like is his name in Japanese like is it also David or is it like I don't even know any Japanese names. Sonozawa. Something like that. I didn't realize this could actually make it to space, but I guess that's why the Virgin Galactic one was able to make it to space. That's why the space center despawn? It looks like that big hole in the planet from End of Evangelion, and the black moon started popping out of it. All right, falling pretty fast now. Oh, here comes the atmosphere. Oh, I forgot to deploy the solar panels. Alright, it's not looking good. Unless we can save it. But we might have to do a water landing. This looks nothing like EOE. What's EOE? This reminds me, have you ever... Oh, End of Evangelion. This reminds me, have you ever heard of Eva Dead Sea? No? Is that related to Evangelion? Let's see if we can land... Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there, buddy. Easy, easy, easy. See if we can land over here. Alright, let's not lose too much air flow. It's a fan-made Roblox game that just had its demo released. Oh, I don't think I've ever played Roblox, to be honest. I was more of a Minecraft guy. I don't think I'm gonna need landing gear on this one. Try and do that landing from Dunkirk that the blonde guy does. Or not. Well, at least it didn't blow up. Let's see what else. Let's see something else we can build that's more successful. Thinking like something we did earlier, but better. I guess you can't turn the lights on that thing. The funny thing, I tell you, this was better than 90% of Roblox games, especially the slop. The sloppity slip slop. I think I'll do a different cockpit. And then the funny thing about Dunkirk was that I never noticed that the pilot guy was literally Bane. Yeah, that's something Christopher Nolan does. He likes to reuse actors. You'll notice, like, if you watch any Christopher Nolan movie, you'll notice a lot of actors from one movie are in that other movie. Doesn't matter which one it is. They're all somewhere in another one. Usually, Matt Damon, Christian Bale, Robert Pattinson, Cillian Murphy, Anne Hathaway, Leonardo DiCaprio. I was going to say Da Vinci. Gary Oldman. I forgot his name, but he plays Alfred in the Dark Knight movies. And so on. Trying to think who else was there. But yeah. Now is not the time to fear. That comes later. And then he destroys the airplane. I wonder how realistic that would be to, like, hang another airplane from, like, the hinges or whatever. That it was vertical, but the other plane was going horizontal. Like, I feel like that would be dragged in the wind a little bit or something. All right, where's a good reference image? I guess I could just build something that theoretically could work. Oh wait, I got an idea. I don't know how I'm gonna build it in KSP. All right, there's a good reference image. Wait, what about that thing that takes off vertically? That French plane. I don't think you're. I'm talking about the beginning of Dark Knight Rises, where Bane takes over a plane, and then there's another plane, and then that hooks onto that one, and then that flips it vertical, which tears the wings off somehow. And then they drop it, and then they act like it's a plane crash. And it's like that debris they find is not gonna look like a normal plane crash. It's gonna look a little strange. All right, where's the front of this? Yeah, I can do that later. Okay, so there's passenger parts in the back. Oh. Right. Mm-hmm. No, it's not that big. It would have probably... I'm talking about what to build. Oh, no, I found something to build. It's just a matter of how to how to build it. Okay, this might work. Unless I can't attach anything to the front. No, I can't attach anything to the front. That's a better one. No. If only they weren't so wide. There's another one that... Yes, no. Is there like a straight one? It would have probably slammed into the hole due to the air resistance. Yeah, well, it probably would have, like... If they lifted it up... Or let me see if I can... I'm talking about this scene. Yeah, this part. Like, the way it's being held... Like, the plane has its own power. So it's not like it would, I don't know. I just can't believe it. Alright, going back to my references. Ah, of course. I don't need any of this. I just need to... There. Perfect. Although there's a bit of a gap, so... Where's that smaller one? Oh, here we go. It would still sway up due to the speed. And the wings are supposed to be the most durable part of a plane, so probably not get ripped off. Yeah, that was my thought. Like, even if they're not the strongest part of the plane, they would still be as strong as the rest of the plane. So if the wings are being ripped off, that means the whole plane is being ripped apart, not just leaving the main tube part in the middle. It would probably like rip off like the bottom half of the plane or something. All right. Structurale. Maybe just a fuel tank that empty out. That might work. If I can get a smaller one. Looks a little off, I'd say. What do you say, chat? That's more doable. It's a little but it's doable. Okay. Tip that pointy nose downward if you know you know. The droop snoot? The snoot would droop. Right, and then I need to empty this all. Structural. Oh, never mind. It's already just structural. That's good like that. Go back to my reference image. Okay, so the rest of it just kind of goes along. I don't like when they have like elegant lines and then you can't recreate it because you have to make straight lines or slanted lines or curved lines or like round lines, not just curved lines. But they did gradual, elegant curve lines. Yes. Let's see if y'all can guess what I'm building before I finish it. It's just me right now, here. No, I see there's two of you. But you're the only one speaking. Here. Come on, go in. Guess we'll have to do this the hard way. Alright, and that goes out from there. Alright. Oh, here we go. Alright, now some structuring. I know it may look random, but it's all part of the plan. that should be good. So if you couldn't guess from before, this is supposed to be the Pan Am shuttle from 2001: A Space Odyssey. I don't know how well it's gonna fly, but we will give it a shot. All right, let's go. Again with the smoke. I don't know what's up with that. Well, we're picking up speed at least. And we have not burned through that much fuel, which means this thing is probably pretty heavy. Yep, I didn't have much faith in it, but, well, we gave it a shot. Now let's build something that'll actually fly. I never watched A Space Odyssey. The oldest movie I've ever watched is the OG Star Wars and Akira. Well, those aren't that far off. It's maybe 10 years difference. I forgot when the Space Odyssey movie actually came out before the moon landings. Came out from in like the mid 60s. So like when they showed the space shuttle in that movie, that was before they even built a real space shuttle. Pretty crazy to think about. Alright. Again, inspirations. These are some pretty wackadoodle looking things. Although one thing I did see was, where's an example of it? So I can reference it. Here's one. I can try to build that. I don't like it though. Because the idea is you can rotate these, and then they're flush with this. But maybe I'll have something smaller. Don't know how to go about doing that. Hmm. And I think the wingspan was way too small. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Didn't have too much faith in it working. Like, after I struggled to make the nose cone, I was like, okay, this is probably not gonna go well. But, oh well. You live some, you learn some. Or you lose some, whatever. Oh yeah, we're cooking here. We're cooking. Cooking some medium roast. Haha. Okay, maybe these shouldn't overlap too much. That might be good. How the rear engines go. Kind of wacky, actually. Yeah, Christopher Nolan makes some wacky designs. I guess it's not just him, it's like his crew, but like still. Pretty wacky. Pretty wacky. I don't even know how to do that part. It's like super square, but like polygonal. Those are way too big. 153, 176, 6. Yep. That is beyond powerful. I guess it'll have to work. I gotta figure out how to do the rest of this. There's big structural parts, yeah. Okay, those might be a little too big. I think the movie came out in 1968. Okay, so yeah, just a year before the moon landing. So there were some rocket stuff going on before they made the movie, just not the moon landing specifically. Okay, might be able to do... I don't want to do it all with wings, because then that kind of messes with the structure of it. But we'll see what we can do. Oh, I should probably add, that's too big. Here we go. Right, and then add those wing things to the front. Okay, not too far forward. I guess I could do this outer part with wings. It's just the inner part that I'm concerned with. these. No. Okay, I need a hover jets. Oops, sorry. I don't know if I did this. Something like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I should add the hover thrusters. Hover thrusters. Actually, I should attach this one to the front. And then the big boys in the back. Ones that have two. RCS tank. Need that. We need an air intake for the lift engines. What? Where? Oh, here we go. I was like, where did it go? We need landing gear of sorts. Adding a lot of structuring as well. Because we are definitely going to need it this time. Ugh. Just a few more. Alright, that might be good. Oh. I guess all the engines starting at once is probably better. Built the lesser known, lesser appreciated Lander from Interstellar. I know there's the Ranger 2. That's probably a bigger fan favorite. Oh boy, what's going on here? Alright, let's try and get this going. Maybe we shouldn't have all the engines turn on at once. I was just making a grilled cheese. Were you now? Alright. Let's try this. Okay, why are we going around in circles? Whatever. Come on. You have the power. Okay, alright, okay. A little hard to control there. Oh, there goes that. Oh no, okay. That thing looks like a deformed elephant. Well, I guess it did heavy lifting kind of like an elephant. Baby of an elephant and an A10. Where's the A10 part? Oh no, no. All that remains is a single wing panel. Alright, I think that might be good for tonight. Thank you everyone so much for joining. Consider liking and subscribing for more content, such as more live streams. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.